Hello and welcome back to the Honour Spring and an edition of Collision Out of 10. And yeah, some big things advertised for this week's show. Death Riders and the Learning Tree taking on the Outrunners, Powerhouse Hobbs and Rated FTR, as well as some big other matches including the Undisputed Kingdom against Shane Taylor Promotion. So Kara against Ishii in a massive match, but we started things off with Adam Page against Christopher Daniels in a Texas Death match. The Fallen Angel looked determined and told paying money it didn't have to be like this. Page slapped him before backing into the corner for a few punches. Daniels was busted within a few minutes into the match as Page began bringing weapons like chairs and barbed wire to the fight. The first half of this match was slow and methodical. Page was trying to be as brutal as possible, and Daniels sounded like a pro while bleeding profusely from his head. Both men were covered in blood before long. Daniels hit a big Uranagi through a barbed wire table, but only stalled for hangman for a few moments. The Fallen Angel got in a lot more offense during the second half, but it felt like he was enough to be a real threat to an enraged millennial cowboy. Daniels hit two best moonsaults ever, including one with a barbed wire table on top of Page, but Hangman beat the 10 count and looked angry than ever, and Page hit a buckshot lariat to the back of Daniels' neck to keep him down for 10 and 1. After it, Page hit Daniels' own Angel Wings finisher to pour salt on the win. While this bout was not a 5-star clinic or a massive spot fest, it was an entertaining performance that told a story. Page continues down his dark path, and Daniels looked like a tough competitor in defeat. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Tony Storm then gave an interview with Tony Schiavone and continued to have an easier gimmick. She said she would introduce herself to Mariah and May next week. Before we got the trios match, the Undisputed Kingdom taking on Shane Taylor Promotions. While these 6 men involved, it goes without saying it was a fast-paced match with a variety of different styles on display. SDP took control right before the show cut to a break. We returned to see Cole back in the driver's seat against Dean. The Undisputed Kingdom scored the win, but Taylor took out all 3 men as soon as the match was over. Daniel Garcia showed up and started fighting with Taylor to protect Maynard Garcia, and the Undisputed Kingdom trained up to take him out. The match was a fun sprint but predictable finish, but the post-match brawl was interesting. Garcia versus Taylor in a TNT feud would definitely be decent, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Before we got Brian Cage and Arch Archer taking on Top Flight, as soon as it started, it was the Powerhouses taking control. It only took a few minutes for the High Flyers to make a comeback, but once they did, Dante hit a series of quick moves to put Archer off balance. Unfortunately, this comeback was too little too late. Archer and Cage regained the upper hand and scored the win in a relatively quick fashion. It wasn't squash, but it was close to it. Action Andretti and Leo Rush ended up coming out to attack Top Flight to add insult to injury purposes and find themselves as heels. Max Caster then came out with a duffel bag in his hand and talked about the issues and rumours regarding the acclaimed. Anthony Bowens joined him, and Caster said that Bowens just needs to admit Caster is not the best wrestler alive. Bowens ripped into him for needing to clean up his messes. Billy Gunn came out to try and talk some sense into him, but Caster insulted him and told Bowens he had to choose between him and Gunn. Bowens changed Gunn with no hesitation, and Caster said they were free. The segment ended with no violence, but the crowd were ecstatic to see Bowens finally be free of Caster. And yeah, obviously it kind of felt like it's been coming for a while, but yeah, still feels surreal to see the end of the acclaimed. I'm intrigued to see where it goes, if they'll be amicably, if they have a feud, who knows. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting and strange to see the end of the acclaimed. But yeah, intrigued to see where it goes. Before we got the Continental Championship match between Okada and Ishii, these two have been in the ring together and partners and opponents well over 300 times, so they know exactly what to expect. Okada was slow to lock up and tried to play mind games, but Ishii was more interested in punching you in the face, so he did exactly that. It wasn't a pretty match, but it's hard hitting and had some great exchanges. Ishii had a bad knee and appeared to hurt his ankle in his leg, but he kept fighting. Okada picked up the win with a Rainmaker to win. A solid performance, but may fell short of fans' expectations. In the latter years, is it really a surprise? Who knows, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Dustin Rhodes took on a racist local competitor called Adam Priest, and he appeared several times in AEW. Well, it wasn't squashes, it was definitely a squash match, and Jack Rhodes got the easy win. Before, Julia Hart took on Harley Cameron, who was still marked from the missed heart blue in her eye during Dynamite. Cameron was aggressive to right out the gate, but Hart took control. She went out to the commercial. We returned to see Hart still in control, but growing frustrated that she couldn't put her opponent away. She eventually scored the win with a heartless submission. This wasn't going much, but it wasn't bad either. Hart is gaining momentum, but it's going to be interesting to see if Cameron ever joins her or miss phase like it did with Willow. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It'd be interesting to see where it goes. But yeah, this match then wasn't a huge amount to it. Before we got Death Riders and Learning Tree versus Hobbs, Rated FTR and the Outrunners. And yeah, a big match. Jericho was shown being attacked with Hobbs with a backstage. So it starts off as a 6-on-5 handicap. While there's many people involved, there are only 2 ways it can go. Everyone can take turns going on one at a time, or everyone can pull all over the place. The first several minutes were all the former. They had heels control most of the time, but it wasn't one-sided. Pac eventually showed up and interfered as all hell broke loose. The Death Riders put a bag over Coates' head and tried to carry him away before FTR stopped them. Hobbs' music hit and he limped away to the ring for a tag. Floyd tagged him in and he started looking down on everyone as he could get his hands on. He ended up winning for his team with a huge spine buster to Keith. There was a lot of mayhem, so if you like that kind of thing, you'll enjoy this. If you like matches with clean finishes, then it probably isn't for you. But yeah, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. A big smiles to close the show. I don't mind it. I enjoyed it and I thought it was probably the right result. Overall, AEW Collision this week gets 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I really enjoyed this week's episode of Collision. There's some really decent matches on there, including Okada and Ishii. Thrilled to see them going at it, as well as much more. So yeah, and a fun main event as well. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty decent and enjoyable episode of Collision. And yeah, really enjoyed the Texas Deathmatch. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.